Welcome to Arsenal Online. Here you'll find the latest stories and news about Arsenal. Welcome back, fellow Gunners across the world. Aubameyang fallout. What went wrong? The saga of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's decline at Arsenal has finally ended, with the former captain moving on a free permanent transfer to Barcelona at the end of the January winter window. And former United star and football pundit Gary Neville had the player weighed up when he spoke about him recently. Arsenal offloaded Aubameyang for free to Barcelona on deadline day, ending his 4-year term at the Emirates. The Gabon international had been relieved of his captaincy duties and ousted from the squad by Mikel Arteta, despite being captain and linchpin of the squad prior to the fallout in December last year. Aubameyang scored 92 goals in 163 games during his time at the club, making him the 7th all-time top goalscorer for Arsenal. Back in February 2020, Neville spoke in glowing terms about the 32-year-old after he put 2 in the net against Everton, dubbing him a Premier League great. "You talk about Arsenal lacking leaders. He has everything you could want," he told Sky Sports. "He's 1 minute behind Henry in all-time minutes per goal. Henry played over a longer period. He's ahead of Jesus, Salah, Ruud van Nistelrooy. It felt like he scored a goal every 10 seconds. It's unbelievable performance from this lad over 2 years. We don't talk of him as a Premier League great, but I think we have to." Of course, that was some time ago, and a lot has changed since then. The Gabon international's form collapsed since signing his new contract for the Gunners, and this season has been pure misery for the player, the club and the fans. But it appeared at the time that Neville did predict the future, as he described that Aubameyang as known for being difficult. He added, "We asked the question, why did Klopp not sign him when he needed a striker and other managers who needed a centre-forward? I thought it was a test, to be fair, when Arteta took over and put him on the left. Will he throw his toys out of the pram? He has this reputation when he came over from Dortmund that he might be a bit difficult. I think the doubts have to be removed. I think the lad has been absolutely sensational and should be given the credit he deserves." Well, the spectacular fallout started when Aubameyang was late back from a scheduled trip abroad and missed training. That disciplinary mishap has then sparked a feud between manager and former star player. It explains why Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang was ready to go to such extraordinary lengths to get away from Arsenal and force his way onto Barcelona's books, taking a massive pay cut in the process. Even the most loyal Arsenal fan knows that Aubameyang has not been the player he used to be for some time now, and it was probably time to move him on. There have been issues before. The player was late for the North London derby with rivals Tottenham in 2021. He was dropped for that match, but the seeds of discontent were grown from them, and just 2 months ago, as the player was late again after flying back from France with his sick mother, the divide really started. The fallout has divided fans' opinion as to who is to blame and why the incident has been allowed to drag on with no attempts by the club to reconcile the pair. But it's said that the last straw for Arsenal was on Monday when Aubameyang flew to Barcelona without permission. Arteta has been publicly restrained in his answers to the media over the whole saga, but basically everybody knew it was only going to end this way. It does leave Arsenal with a big problem though. The team is now woefully short on strikers, and the ones they have are not scoring goals. Only 1 goal in 5 games in January. With no Vlahovic or Isak to show for their transfer efforts, It does look like Arteta has cut his nose off to spite his face. But there was no way Arteta would bring Aubameyang back into the squad. There was too much animosity and division for that. And the fact that Arsenal have let him go free of charge shows just how much they wanted rid of what they see as a disruptive influence on the squad. It's an important moment for Arteta. His contract expires in 2023 and there has been no real negotiations to renew it, as the board sit and see how this season will end, bearing in mind they did spend £160 million last summer. If Aubameyang does start scoring goals again at Barcelona and Arsenal struggle for the second half of the season and miss out on that top 4 finish they crave, then it will be Arteta that has to carry the blame, and he won't find much sympathy from any of the Gunners faithful. So what do you think? Leave a comment below to let us know, and thank you for watching Arsenal Online. Please subscribe and ring the bell for all the latest Arsenal news.